is on. Moving the camera. Really zoomed in. All right, let's see, today is Monday. Monday. All right. Hello. All right, yeah. Today was a pretty good day. Jagger was happy to get out and about with me today. We had a good time. We went over to the local grocery store. He loved it. He was so good. Very well behaved. How are your dogs? My dogs are good. Walter's still, we're still nursing his elbow. So hopefully, my mom, he's been with my mom. I've been leaving him home, so he has a shirt on. Shirt, I don't know if it works, to be honest. I don't feel like it really stops the swelling. I feel like it's all swollen anyways. I mean, I guess it stops the actual licking friction, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. So, it's good. Vance had some playtime with his release today. My husband brought home more cards from SDP. I'm so appreciative of all your positive thoughts and well wishes. I am doing better, becoming more independent, even getting sleep. I'm trying to be patient with her. Oh, Donna, we miss you very much. It's good to see your dogs, even though they're afraid of me. I still try and give them love. But no, we all miss you here. I saw your husband picking up the dogs. I waved to him as he was leaving. So yeah, Noelle is good. Magnus is good. Walter's elbow is his elbow, so that's where we are with that. How is Sunny's leg? She seems to be doing fine on all four. So that is good. Let's see, when I had Jagger out today, I didn't get any comments on his tail, so that was a good day for us. The other day I was getting a lot of comments from people. Willie is living with Joyce. Yes, I don't think I didn't see him here today, so I'm assuming that's a good sign. So hopefully, yeah, he is settling in with the family. She has a lot of dogs there. Wade has a bunch of dogs, so there's a lot of dogs. So the first time she took him home was a little overwhelming for him.
You had pictures?
You had photos? Good. I didn't see any photos. So that's good.
You took Jaeger?
Let's see.
He's out in the back right now. I just, you know.
That's nice.
Yeah. Because they were stretched out and he came back.
All right.
How was Jaeger?
He's good.
I was going to take him down to the train station today.
Oh yeah, I haven't done that yet with him, so we just.
I was going to go sit there with him first.
Yeah, I was just going to make sure his tail was all sealed up before I brought him anywhere other than walking. Yeah, good. Good. I just saw a question and it disappeared. Something about Winnie, I think it was. Winnie's spay and tail crop this week. I think they rescheduled us.
It's the 5th.
It's the 5th of February.
It's the day after it was supposed to be.
Is it?
Yep.
Something like that. They wanted to put it off till the 19th. I said, no, it's waiting.
Yeah. Megan, are you still trying the honey cream on Walter? I did the honey cream on his back leg. I haven't done it on his elbows. I guess, I don't know. His elbows are skin. There's no open wounds. It's just weird looking. So I don't know.
Is it the same as any other weird looking elbow?
It's just big and oozy and gross looking, and it bleeds, and yeah, it's just gross. So we have a shirt back on him at my house. My mom seems to think it helps and it makes her feel better, so I told her leave
The glove makes mine, I have one open there.
it makes it feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You can't do anything about it.
she thinks it's almost becoming a nervous, like, you know, when some people bite their nails, like he sucks on his elbow now. So,
I would agree. I agree.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
They have nervous things.
yeah,
they
little
let
ticks or
they-
whatever. Yeah, I mean, Noelle
I don't
chews
know
her.
that that's his thing.
Yeah, Noelle chews her back feet, so her back feet are now brown, dark brown. Yeah.
Yeah.
She just chews on them all the time.
Whit licks on
The front
his,
chest.
between his boobs.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's got 3 boobs.
Yeah,
now,
the brown
and one's
spot.
brown in the middle.
Yeah, yeah, yep.
Oh, God.
But I do tell people what you told me, that the saliva turns their nails
it
and
does.
their skin brown.
Yeah.
Because I'll say to them, you know, you can tell if your dog is
Licking something.
because he'll leave a brown residue.
Yeah, because there's nothing that gets it to go away once it's
That's
like
too
that.
bad, because I was trying on his
Yeah,
little,
I asked Carlene if she had any type of groomer hack, and she says nothing. The saliva
Really?
stains it. Yeah,
wow.
so
It's like nicotine.
yeah, it's crazy.
Holy cow.
It's crazy. The teenies are all doing figure 8s. Now they're just on figure 8 leashes. What do you think of that vet wrap for the dogs? I love the vet wrap. I mean, you have to be careful with it because you can't do it too tight because it does really constrict a lot. But I had good results with Walter with his leg, but I can't really wrap the just the way that it is. I just don't think I can. I guess I could try. I haven't tried, so.
You begin to cut off that
I don't want to
that
circulate.
vein, the
Yeah.
one that you hold so they can get blood out of it.
Yeah, I don't want to do it and mess with the veins. So, all right. Well, I'm going to just turn this off just for a second, and then you guys can do mail call.
Okay, we're now on for the microphone. Now, I'm told I'm not supposed to be either tired or hungry.
Okay.
So, I had one complaint in my email that they're tired. But I'm slightly sick. What do you do when I'm slightly sick and I'm tired and hungry? That's a problem. So, be cheerful. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. In all our flaming glory. This is from Community Foundation. Hadley Spater Fund of Sarasota County, Florida. For a nice donation of $50. Well, isn't that wonderful? To support the training of Great Dane service dogs. Well, we certainly will do that. You can have the envelope that doesn't tell you anything.
Thank you.
Okay, and then that goes in the Linda department. And we have Alston, Concord, North Carolina, or the Netherlands, one of the two. Oh. I couldn't find the Mucinex.
At the store or
Oh,
mine?
here.
Oh, we don't have any here.
Oh, we're out again?
Well,
Okay.
I had bought the pack and gave you half my pack, whatever, a slither of my pack.
I
but
must have eaten them all.
Yeah, I don't think we had any here.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll find some more.
Is that an inquiry? Yeah.
That's an inquiry.
There's something else in there, though.
What?
Zycam in there. Did you buy Zycam?
There was something with a Z.
Somebody bought Zycam. It's in there. You could try.
Oh, I don't want to try too much.
Brand new.
You light a cigarette, I'll blow up. Huh. Okay. Okay. How old? That's old. That's not old. Nothing's old anymore. Here we go. And we have Jan. It was mailed on the 25th. There you go.
Thank you.
And we put $1 in the pot. And we have, yes, I know I can't sing. Yes, I'm going to keep singing anyway. Janine's like that. She loves to sing, and she is tone deaf. It's interesting. Exercise. I thought you said extra fries.
Oh, that's funny.
Rod Stewart. Instead of getting married again, I'm going to find a woman I don't like and just give her a house.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Funny.
That's pretty good.
Was that one the Rod Stewart one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay. What's another Jan?
Wow.
And this was mailed on the 23rd. You know, well, this is Monday, isn't it, though?
It's, yeah.
I was about to say, we didn't get any mail yesterday. That's probably why we have so much today. But since yesterday was Sunday, that's really not terribly remarkable.
No.
Good Lord, stay there. Damn thing. Here we go. Does running late count as
Exercise.
exercise? I just did a week's worth of cardio after walking into a spider web.
Oh my.
I consider on time to be when I got there.
I hate spider webs. And you know the spider webs that you walk in, typically those spiders are just fly eaters.
Yeah.
They're vegetarian.
Well, that's why they put that big web up, isn't it?
Yeah, they're like orb spiders, and they're just there so they can collect, but they grow.
So in other words, I shouldn't bother taking down all the spiders we got?
Well,
webs
I
around?
leave mine up. You move them. If they get hit 2 times, they're so smart. They say, this is a stupid place. And they move over to a place where they don't get bumped into.
Okay. Marriott International. Accounts payable. Isn't that wonderful? I don't wonder why.
Marriott?
$150 donation in memory of Beverly Millen.
Oh.
Well, isn't that interesting? Huh. Marriott Business Services. That's very nice, thank you. We have his address somewhere. The husband, don't we?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we do.
Linda must.
Willis Towers, Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee. $936. Well, that's wonderful. Accounts payable. Why? Member number Carol Miranda.
In memory of Carol?
No, I didn't.
Oh, Carol Miranda.
I don't think she's memory.
I'm not
type
going to put
thing.
in memory.
No, don't do that. I don't understand the whole thing, but I certainly understand the check part. It's wonderful. Thank you very much. Okay, and we have Chariots Aid Foundation of America. I'm looking up here. $97.03. Where do they get these numbers from? But I don't care. It's fine. It represents funds being dispersed by cyber grants on behalf of Charities Aid Foundation of America. Huh. Okay, and it tells Linda what to do about it, so Linda can do it. There you go. All right. Uh-oh, now what'd I do? See, I don't have a phone.
Call from Kuka.
Hi. Oh, we have it beautiful. Oh. Oh, good. Okay. Right. Sounds like a plan. Wonderful. Thank you. Bye. She's doing well.
Awesome.
Okay. New Jersey. Oh, Chief of Police. Aha.
Were they here before?
Chief of Police Beal? No.
Well, they were smart. They sent a picture.
That's true. No,
We
I told him.
understand it doesn't matter if they send one, but we're happy.
Joshua, hoping to find his George.
Ah.
They've seen this. I talked to this guy on the phone. He's a 19-year-old kid.
Yeah.
At any rate,
We're so forgetful with faces.
it's terrible.
Yeah. Names, faces, whatever.
I don't even try. I'll tell you one story. My daughter, Gwen, her middle name is Allison. And I don't know how to spell it.
Oh, no.
Because it's either got one L or two L's, and I honestly do not know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure she knows. But at any rate, that's just how much I think about stuff like that. Okay, moving on, we have Diana from Canada. Here we go. Would like 2 chicken bricks. Carlene and staff. Thank you for all you do. I enjoy watching the cameras. Thanks for making my days a little brighter. Well, that's terrific. I hope your chicken brick may you win. I hope Donna's feeling better. So there's hope that she may come and actually do those chicken bricks. She's got one hand.
I don't know. I don't think this is a HIPAA issue. She said she turned her corner.
Turn the corner.
She said this weekend, she and her husband both said that, this weekend she turned a corner. She felt a lot better. She got a whole shower. She got to go out. She got some fresh air. She did some shopping. So she's starting to feel human again, and
And she kept one dog.
she kept Violet today, and she sent Vance.
She sent Vance for some exercise.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Bailey from Westboro, Mass. She would like chicken bricks. Washer's Human Sisters. Oh, isn't that cute?
Oh.
Okay.
Washer's Human Sisters, that's sad.
Erica and Matthew Bailey. Erica and Matthew Bailey. I gotta put a name on that.
They were in, they say Washer's Human Sisters. So they were in this weekend, Washers. Is that what they're
Yeah.
talking about? I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's probably, what's her name, sister?
Lori?
Yeah. Could be.
Yeah.
This is Harold and Wanda.
Harold and Wanda.
Who else is in the kitchen there?
Dogs. Tuxedo. Harold and Wanda. He looks, he knows his name, they know their names.
Okay. This is Darlene. Oh, from Danvers. Okay. And it's an inquiry.
Tuxedo was a vocal little boy. He has a story to tell.
There we go.
Thank you.
Huh, okay. This is somebody who's having trouble with their walker. This business of walking with their hand in somebody's pocket has been wonderful for a lot of people. It certainly is worth trying instead of a cane or a walker.
Mm-hmm.
You can stand up straight and walk normally.
Yeah.
All you need is a friend with tight pants.
Yep.
And we have Haywood, Greensburg, PA.
You know that Susan has Luke Crum in Pennsylvania. They were visiting that lady.
Yeah.
She passed.
Oh, she did that. Okay.
She wasn't one that we were saying hello, but
Well,
one of our dogs that's a pet that was visiting her.
Oh.
And they sent, she and their family sent thank you notes because
Ah.
they had our dog there.
Oh, okay. Glad the dog is doing some good.
Yes.
Aha. This is in memory of Beverly Millen again. And there's the address of, in memory of our dear friend Beverly Millen. Thank you. And I'm sure
I
she would.
saw the last name was Hayward. I'll just put the Hayward.
Okay. I put my attention in there because there's the address of the husband. And here we have Sim Mulford, Rochester.
He's loud, but they're loud, but they're not.
But not nasty.
They're loud though. I'll give them that.
You mean we've only got that far down the board here?
Second board. I already held it up one time.
Oh, okay. Dear Carlene, thank you for creating an amazing vision. You change lives daily. Sim, isn't that wonderful? And they want 2 chicken bricks. It's the chicken bricks that change people's lives. It's not nothing to do with me anymore, really. I mean, without the chicken bricks, we would not be Okay, so here we have, this one says Grace Personal,
Okay.
and this one says Annie.
Okay. All right. Well, I can put
So I don't
Annie's
have those.
in a bag, and Grace can go. All right.
I don't even know where you put Grace's stuff.
She has a mailbox in the back somewhere, but I thought she has one here too. So for the minute, I don't know. I'm gonna put it in the office before I forget.
I don't
but we
know.
have a box.
We have a box.
We have a box right here. There we go.
Box.
There's your box.
I have a box. I have a box. Ugh, it's a heavy box.
Sky, we don't eat Coke. Sky,
Anita Fiorillo,
Sky,
Chatham, New York. Is it Chatham? Is that Chatham? Yeah, it is Chatham.
Sky.
Why do I know Chatham, New York? I
Stop
know
that.
New York.
Bad girl. We don't do that. Nasty. Bad girl. Oh, yes.
It's a cute little puppy. Call her big girl.
Look up. Look up. I knew I smelt it. No, we don't.
Been washed.
Look out.
Fluffies have been washed.
Go lay down. It's bedtime. You guys, this place is crazy. Look at it. It looks like a frat house.
That picture, that's a cute picture. Looks like Bella and George. Okay.
Go lay down, sweet girl. Lay down. Bedtime. Why'd you push your bed, Spot? Look at that craziness.
Okay, so here we go. Dear Carlene, from the Daily Doggy. Unfortunately, high school is a collection of all those bits of knowledge. Unfortunately, you can't figure whether they're useless or not useless for the next 50 years. I have an advanced degree in anthropology, which fits in with my love of travel. But I spent 47 years running a graphic design firm that specialized in designing annual reports for large corporations. Absolute form of art, the annual report. That's true. So how did these two things connect? One day we were in a meeting with people from Pfizer discussing their upcoming report, and they wanted to send a photographer round that would highlight specialized drug developments. They said they had a drug to treat schizosomosis. All the design team but me looked at them blankly and said, we're going to Brazil or Nigeria or the Congo. Random data struck in my mind. It's nasty snail boar disease that sends spiros into the person's bloodstream through their feet from walking in snail-infested rivers. My boss suddenly realized someone with a wide-ranging education was important to a small company filled with specially trained personnel. So keep doing everything you do. It's inspirational. Well, isn't that lovely? Thank you, Anita. I need some inspiration. But I'll make better use of it tomorrow.
Yeah.
But these fluffies have been washed. Glad to see she spelled that correctly. W-A-R-S-H-E-D. Here we go. Look at this. That's very nice. Look at it. Very nice. Washed. Oh, and there's Tide. Wasn't somebody just asking for Tide?
We had pods on the list. You
Well,
called from Costco, but we didn't.
Yeah. Well, here's some. Look,
We
you got
didn't
them.
need them right away. Tide pods.
Isn't that cute? And then we have a giraffe or sort of thing.
Stop being fussy and go to bed.
Oh, it's large print Sudoku.
Oh.
You know,
You haven't done one in a while, have you?
I've finished the whole book.
Oh. You haven't had a new one, I guess that must be.
No, I haven't. But it has to be large print because I have to be able to write. Oh, this is a good one. I have to be able to write my notes to solve it because otherwise I can't figure it out.
I did it all
Okay.
backwards. I wrote Sudoku. And I I wrote Sudoku.
Handy book of knots.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fun.
now there's another one. Huh. Oh, they gave me some rope and a book. Okay, well, I'm going to take that
Yeah,
one
the
too.
task is
That's a
on.
good one. We're doing all kinds of things here. Here we have some more fluffies for the puppy fluffy. There's a puppy fluffy.
Okay.
And then we have some poo pickers. And some of these things.
What are those? Oh, Clorox wipes. Okay. So these are going to go in your room?
That's
for the
correct.
minute? Okay.
That's wonderful. Well, that'd be fun.
Yeah. I tried Sudokus, whatever, for a while.
What happened?
I did them for a
What?
phase, the Sudoku, whatever.
Sudoku.
Sudoku.
Actually, I don't know how you pronounce it.
Yeah. And I did enjoy them.
I use them. I use it. Sometimes I just can't get to sleep at night, and I do have that melatonin stuff,
Yes.
and I do have, what's the other one? Benadryl. And I have been experimenting to see whether or not I can still do the 4-star Sudokus when I've had Benadryl or melatonin or whatever.
Well,
it is.
wouldn't the big test, do either of them make you fall asleep?
They make me fall asleep, but
They
what's it
both
like
do.
the next day?
Oh, how do you feel the next day? Got it.
Right.
Yeah.
Am
Are
I
you
miserable?
hungover? Oops,
You know,
here.
or,
Here's something stuck here too.
oh my.
Are you hungover or groggy?
Or just not sharp.
Right.
That's what worries me.
Yeah, they call that like the pill hangover.
Well, yeah, because if I take one of those things, I better not do the accounting.
Right.
You know, it wouldn't come out right.
Any idea which is better?
I'm beginning to think the melatonin is. And on top of that, one of the doctor friends I have said that Benadryl, they're beginning to wonder whether it has some Alzheimer connection.
Yeah.
You know, and I only take one or a half of one, but I know somebody who's smaller than I am that takes 3 every night.
Yeah. I mean,
So that's my own experiment with her.
how do
It's-
we know anything doesn't have a connection with anything?
Yeah,
A
I
lot
know.
of these things are about 30 years
I know.
in our systems. The 30 years is probably when we have enough data to figure out,
Yep.
holy crap, these people have been eating so much Benadryl.
And that's all that's in that Tylenol PM. Isn't that the same hydrochloro, whatever the hell it is? That's Benadryl?
Yeah. Yeah, I just,
That melon.
melatonin. But those are natural.
What's not natural?
Yeah, but
Roundup plaster, that's natural.
I know, but I mean, the Benadryl is, there's some synthetic something in there, right? Whereas the melatonin is supposed to be, isn't it supposed to be some herb?
Arsenic is natural.
Well, I know, and in moderation.
But that natural word that's to mislead you. That's a marketing thing.
I understand it's a marketing thing, but I have to believe there's some truth to it. People that have taken natural, organic things, that's the test you should take. The people that take the natural pills for the same problem, the people that take the prescribed pills,
Yeah.
what kind of because I think that natural pills have less side effects. I think they have less problems associated. I don't take any, either or. So, I mean, I take the Mucinex for that. That's not natural. That's like a tornado in your body.
It's not a tornado in mine.
It's supposed to dry you right up, and
I didn't notice. But my nose is running now.
yeah.
It may have had something to do with the tapioca that I ate,
Right.
because I did not have one of those things that go with
Your pill.
the
Your milk
lactose.
pill?
Lactose.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Didn't have a lactose pill, and I had tapioca.
Yeah. That's that Cozy Kitchen, right?
Yeah, I may be giving that to your friend, your roommate.
Yeah, she loved that Cozy Kitchen. We have the chocolate, the rice pudding.
The Cozy Kitchen, it's very good.
Yeah.
And it's very small. I mean, you only get a tiny little dish, which has 90 calories in it. But I think I'm going to go back to the Jell-O, the lemon meringue Jell-O.
Well, you have a ton of that in there.
I just bought it. I was afraid I was going to run out.
All right. We ready for questions?
Sure. Oh, I forgot them. See, I forgot them. I was all ready to have supper.
Yep.
That's a bad thing. I'm not supposed to talk about that. I tell you, when somebody, one of these camera people, everybody's lovely. I really adore this whole bit of nonsense. Sometimes I'm better than others. But somebody made a list of all my misspellings in the Daily Doggie and was really kind of critical about it. Like, why did I not care to turn on the spell check? My spell check can't figure out what the hell I'm talking about, you know? I mean, this is like the New York Times word game. You have to figure it out yourself.
Yeah. I just installed Grammarly on my extension on mine. It does punctuation and grammar.
Isn't that wonderful? Yeah. I have Anne.
Yeah. I feel like that I'm
Well, if I had to stop worrying about all that stuff, I'd never get the thing written.
right. Well,
I'd ruin the train of thought.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's really no train in the first place.
Any plans for your coins in the 5-gallon jug?
No, not yet. I'm not going to give that damn bank 5%, though. I'm annoyed with that bank because I put that big check in that we get, the big grant check in that bank, and they want to charge me 5% to count my coins. Not really. Not really. I can set people up on a great
every
big
time
table.
you turn around, you hear something. You're just like, oh my God.
They're gonna milk me dry. No, not gonna do that.
Mark's mother has, this is Jane, Mark's mother has Alzheimer's and drank a bottle of Benadryl every time she sneezed. They had to add a Tylenol to the Benadryl for Medicare to pay for it in nursing homes. Tylenol PM. Forget the Benadryl and stick with the Hiram Walker.
There you go.
Isn't that like Johnny Red or something?
That's my brandy.
Yeah.
See, I told you I'm sick.
Some of the night medicines have 8 to 12 drowsy effect.
What happened?
Some of those night medicines have an 8 to 12 drowsy effect.
Oh.
Melatonin, go right to sleep. No bright lights, reading or watching TV.
Oh, see now, that's another thing. I'm terrified to be bored. So I usually leave the television on. And the only channel I can watch now is extreme. The buildings that are all falling down. Extreme engineering disasters.
Oh gosh.
Because what used to be a nice Dr. Paul that I thought was very educational is now animals eating animals in the jungle.
I heard somebody that asked if this season for Dr. Paul was like like all his best shows. They said they thought he was starting a new season, but they thought it was a repeat.
He was too. He did have that over Christmas. He had a 24-hour Dr. Paul thing, and that was very good because when you're older like I am and have such a short-term memory, you can't remember that you saw it once already. So you watch it again.
Right. I do that. Yep.
Especially when you're half asleep. Yeah.
Is that a new top?
It is a new top. I like it.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
It's
like a cotton weave.
It's weird.
Like a basket weave-ish type thing.
Yep.
My doctor has me taking my melatonin at 5 p.m. for it to take effect by 9 or 10. Holy cow.
No,
Drink your brandy and increase the dosage.
Donuts? What about
Dosage.
donuts?
Has SDP contacted the family of Dory's recently deceased recipient to check on Dory? As a matter of fact, Linda was talking about a card or a conversation or something last week, so I'm sure she must be on it.
I'm sure she is.
Dory's recipient, and I'm forgetful on her name, had passed. Dory being the dog. But like a month ago, I think. You have to forgive me and us sometimes. Time flies at warp speed. We have a lot of dogs. We have a lot of people.
There is a lot going on here. Sometimes you guys don't realize the chaos.
And sometimes we're forgetful.
Sometimes nothing's going on and we're all sitting around doing nothing. But things can happen here so fast. You know, and you have to have a quick reaction. And you have to have an awful lot of stuff. This is a large problem. You always have an awful lot of stuff at your fingertips.
Yeah.
Like that business of that golf cart parked in the wrong spot and somebody supposedly bleeding. I did not have room to back out without breaking my mirror, so I broke the mirror. I mean, it was a choice. I didn't know whether the bleeding was spurting blood, which case I was in a real hurry. I couldn't run down there. I had to drive. So I chose to break the mirror just because the golf cart was not parked in, you know? It's stupid things like that there's so much. There's so much. Then you add a computer on top of it, and you really got screwed up.
Oh, okay. It's only puppy love. This is what I mean about being brain dead sometimes. Beverly M., the one that we're opening all these in memory of, she's the woman that Luke, Crum, and Susan were visiting in Pennsylvania. That's that we get these and memories of, and I can't remember. And I was supposed to actually write something, and I have to email Susan back. She emailed me last week. I'm behind. Yes, thank you so much for reminding us. I'm happy to have reminders because I really don't always remember. As you become aware of the perfect pets visiting the terminally ill, do you keep record for therapy numbers?
We try.
I don't know, but I think like in Carrie's case, if Tumblr became a certified therapy dog, because that's what they're working on, would you care for that number if she sent it? I mean, that would be a good number to have, right?
No.
No.
You mean for our records?
Yeah. No?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't either. I'm just kind of assuming that most of our dogs do something.
Yeah, but she's going to a course.
Right.
Not all of them actually attend a course.
With her corgi, is now having a wonderful time.
Yeah.
She always thought I was completely crazy with this, taking dogs around it. And now she gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning and goes to the airport down there in North Carolina and welcomes people to the airport. And she is having a ball.
Yeah. And the people love it.
People love it. And so she's branched out there now, because she gets up early in the morning. She's the one that calls me at 4 o'clock in the morning. The phone rings at that hour. It's either a disaster or it's my daughter on her way to the airport.
Yeah.
And now she's going to do the hospital. She's got a cute little dog. It's a corgi. You know,
yeah, doesn't she have a bunch?
She has 3. Yeah, she has.
But one goes, but
yeah,
she has a bunch.
she's only certified with one. She did the whole. She's my efficient daughter. She's the one that, and she's still working for Mass General, I guess.
If she can work remotely, she might as well keep them.
Yep.
As long as they'll let her do it.
She works hard.
Yeah.
But she works in very strange places like the gymnasium. She's very efficient. Very efficient.
This patch came from our patch people.
Oh, really?
I bought this at Kohl's, and then for $9, they put that patch on, which you have on your black jacket. It's the same thing. They just, I don't know.
Who's they?
I still don't know the name. I'll email.
It's somebody friend of hers.
It was a friend of Megan, or this guy goes way back.
Oh.
Way back. Megan used to drop them off like 4 years ago, and I believe that Mara picked it up from the same man, and because she happened to be nearby. So I'll get that information, or if Mara, if you're watching, email us the name of the embroider that does these, because we can't remember. I said it said Todd the Embroider on the box up there, but Linda tried to look up Todd the Embroider, and she couldn't find anything. Okay, onward. All right. Harold Dumwanda. Always feel bad when I don't remember returning visitors, but probably me. Yeah, that's Scooter Karen. I mean, it's, and then there is age. I will never make fun of anybody's memory because I'm 50-something and I can
It's
see
not-
that I forget things.
It's not my age. I've always been bad.
But I don't make fun of anybody's memories, regardless.
Yeah, I do think that there are times when I'm writing the Daily Doggy when I'm really stuck for a word. That's happening more to me than sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But I used a word in today's Daily Doggy that I haven't used in years, so it's going both ways. There's salubrious.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Salubrious, something that's real nice.
Oh.
Smooth, something. I've forgotten how I used it, but I think I said salubriousness, which I'm not sure that's a word, but it's close.
Gray is destroying a movie. Okay, there's a moving pad in the... There's nobody down there, so I'll have to check it. Kennel 10 moving pad. The puppies can't have moving blankets when they're in Kennel 10. As wonderful as they are, those moving blankets shred to pieces.
Really? You know what else got shredded? Is the bucket warmers. The donkeys.
I saw this morning that Flossie had one in her hand.
Oh.
In her mouth.
There's two of them. I think we had three, didn't we?
I think so.
At any rate, I've only found two.
Oh, okay. Zicam is when it starts. All right, so the next time you feel better and then you start feeling sick again, you have Zicam in there to take.
Oh, okay.
I thought so. The Zicam said when you're feeling sick. I found it in the storeroom. It looked like somebody just bought it. So.
In the meantime, I think I'll have some of that strange tea.
Oh, your ginger tea.
That ginger tea. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Pups are chewing. Pups are chewing. Those moving blankets. Oh, gosh. Be nice to Carlene on email. She could have retired years ago. Bump, 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 bump. SMH. Everybody had to look. That means smack my head.
What?
There's all this language. It's
Oh, my
text
word.
language. SMH. Tina wrote SMH really, and then people were like, I had to look it up. It's called smack my head. It's like a head smack.
Huh.
All that. The sound is
You know
back
what
on.
that's very much like, though, is that, which is an idea. That's sign language.
Oh, is it?
That's very close. Yeah, you kind of bang your head with this. and you put
Remember
one
a
finger up.
dope slap?
Huh?
That's smack my head, a dope slap when you would go to someone. Well, then nobody ever did that. It was like this
I
weird
didn't know
thing that
that.
kids would do, and they'd dope slap you in the forehead. It's not a very nice thing.
You mean you do it to somebody else?
Yeah.
Oh, no, this is something you do to yourself.
Yeah.
You're just getting an idea.
Oh. I should have learned sign language, but I did not.
I think everybody should have
I
learned
know.
sign language.
Todd's Sporting Goods. Thank you. That's Mara. Todd's Sporting Goods has an embroidery right here. Thank you.
Okay.
Todd's Sporting
Who's
Goods.
in charge of remembering that?
Mara and us and half the world now. I'll remember Todd's Sporting Goods.
Where the
My
hell's
dad-
Todd Sporting Good.
Where the hell is Todd's Sporting Goods, Mara? You'd think I'd know by now. I didn't, other people were taking care of it. So my dad was taking up
Melatonin.
Yeah. I think everything is subjective. I think it depends on the person.
I use the Sudoku puzzles to check it.
Someone had to look up salubrious. Yeah, because melatonin is naturally produced by the body. That's why I thought it was.
Yeah, NyQuil.
After my accident during months of rehab, the only visitors that made me smile were the dogs. I don't know. You know what? When I go down to get my dogs, if they're not, I will
So you're
try to
living
get
in the
to
training
10.
room now.
Well, I'm not living, but overnighting. Yeah,
well, that's called
Yes.
living.
Yeah.
Have you got a coffee maker there?
There is a coffee maker. Everything is wonderful. It's all clean.
Well, one side of the sink is not.
They fixed it, or they put a bucket. They did something. It's fine now.
Use the other side of the sink.
Yeah, I only
I think bucket's going to get full or something.
everything. I think somebody repaired it after they
And there
put the
was
bucket.
another comment about the downstairs toilet needs a plunger.
Oh, it does.
Well, there's not one sitting there. and
I gotcha.
Every once in a while I need one.
Got it. Yep.
Because we really need to put the scoop of manure on the pipe.
Yeah. Oh, the door.
just outside the door.
Yeah.
The septic
put a-
system is so close to the surface that it's very inclined to freeze if we don't use it enough. I mean, if you use it enough, it's fine.
Yeah.
But if nobody's using it, no water's running, it can block up with ice. And the way to stop it is to put a nice fresh scoop of horse shit on top of it, a great big bucket full from the tractor, and that keeps it warm all winter.
It does work.
It does work.
Yeah, the training room is great. I showed Wade happened in there, or Keegan happened in there the other day when I was just doing whatever, and I reminded him, you got to keep this stove open because we get birds trapped in there all the time, and everything's nice and clean. It looks good.
I'm glad. I'm glad.
Yep.
It's supposed to be.
And Linda Gallo will occasionally use it when she's there, and then Elijah stayed there for the storm.
Yeah. That's what it's for.
Yep. I took all the china out of there
Let me.
and put paper plates there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I was talking to a veteran fairly recently who's in turmoil, and I said, well, I don't want you on the street. So I said he could go in if he's really destitute, he can go in the ICU. I said there's a bed in there. He's got a dog, so he has to go someplace where they have a dog, where they can cope with a dog. I said, you can cope with a dog in there.
Yeah.
And then we'll straighten out whatever's wrong in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So just stay away from that place at the moment.
Yeah. Plus, I'm always careful to, I mean, I really want to, if anybody needs it, obviously, it's.
I think that ICU is fine. There's heat, there's water, there's
it's wonderful in
electricity,
there.
it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, there was a new Dr. Pohl last week. His son got married.
I know it. Yeah, his son. Yeah, but it's not a steady run on the birthing of baby cows and things.
Kathy. Dory's. Is that what it is? Was Dory's partner Kathy? Scooter Karen is telling us Kathy.
I don't know.
Oh, it's. Anyway. Okay. Carlene. This is from Peggy. Pam, what do you do on your days off? And for Carlene, she takes melatonin, but it only works half. But I even take just a half at night, and I don't wake up feeling out of it. What do I like to do on my days off? Well, right now it's like I try to plan things like I like to do something artsy, I like to do a music thing, I like to do a friend thing and a fun thing. So when the weather warms up, I've got to plan like once a month, one fun thing, and then fill it in around.
I thought they were all going to be one day.
Sometimes I do, but I can't. Got to be realistic. But for things you need tickets for or pre-order, I do that. When I use Grammarly, I write the whole thing I'm working on and then go back and check. It does work well. That's Barb. I just added it a couple of days ago. And I've been enjoying it. I didn't pay for the you have a paid and a free.
Well, you're supposed to have to work over the daily doggy.
Yeah. I was going to say they found your misspellings endearing.
That's a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
The one that I do read it back over.
And the one that bothers them is Devin. There's no L in Devin's name.
Oh, good Lord. What is it?
Only misspell that bothers this person, Michelle, is that there is no L in Devin's name. It's not Devlin, it's Devin. But at this point...
That's the L that goes in my daughter's middle name.
Right.
I guess it's gone wandering. You don't know whether... You have to figure also on the keyboard where these things are, because I just may be hitting the wrong key.
Right.
Because my hands are a little bit shaky, and sometimes I hit a couple things that are wrong. The one that I kind of watch for is now. If now becomes not, in many situations it changes the
everything.
whole,
yeah.
It changes. So I do go back over and read it just to make sure I haven't done that. But for me to stop and correct all this stuff, that would be a bad thing.
Carol says you get the wrappers and she'll come and count coins.
Well, that could happen. It's not that massive. I mean, I've done it.
There is a Mucinex out there that does a better job, but you have to ask for it in Nebraska because it's behind the counter. Well, a lot of those packages here, they will have a card and tell you. I don't know that any of our Mucinex asked for the card. Scooter Karen loved the DD the way it is.
Look at the DD as a word game. That's about right.
Yeah. I mean, I just assumed the Daily Doggy, it was always just a given it was going to be misspelled.
Well, I thought, when I first got this list, I thought she was being funny, which was, you know, she was really kind of mad that I didn't correct all those things. You know?
Yeah. Well.
You know I've been writing that thing for 18 years.
I knew it was a long time. I knew it was over 10 years when I got here, and I've been here for 5.5.
I haven't missed many.
Yeah.
Every once in a while I forget. But
so I knew that was at least 16
it's
years.
A lot. And to come up with a new topic every day? No.
Yeah. Yeah. Does Bentley always join you at Costco?
No. No. Well, although if I'm sitting in my wheelchair, he does, because he can pull me very fast. It's very funny because they've asked me to not go so fast.
Yeah, I do remember that time we went. I could see you guys were racing along the side of the. They say it might be easier for Devin to change your name to Devlin.
That could be.
The lady doesn't have to read it. Sequin Pat, I've discovered loom knitting, hats and scarves coming out of my ear. Oh yes, thank you. Kathy was Dory's partner. I couldn't remember if it was Kathy or Kelly or. I am bad. And I used to remember every bit of dog data, but now I have dog data and people data. Bad combination.
The next three litters. There's 2 5s and a 11. Those are spectacular dogs.
Yeah.
They really are. I'm really very pleased. And by the way, Betsy is taking ones. Sky?
Sky. Did she tell you today?
No, she told me the other day. No.
Sky's here right now.
Was she here today?
No, not today. She was here like Sunday.
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah. Sky's in that batch.
But she picked Sky right out of the clear blue.
She says she reminds her of Scarlet.
Can't be all bad then.
No. Okay. Thank you, Karen. AT&T has a new app called Calm that's supposed to help you sleep. Beverly, I took the job because it seemed... Okay, and Beverly, thank you. Mara took the job because it seemed a poor use of Megan's time. She didn't train the dog so she can schlep to the embroidery place. So, Todd's Sporting Goods is in Beverly.
Ah, and Maura's good at slapping stuff around.
Yeah.
She does things like post office jobs and things like that.
Yep. Flossie stomped on the bucket covers. Oh, shaking my head. Okay, I'm sorry. SMH is shaking my head. They wrote there's smack my head but it's shaking my head in disbelief. I was like, oh God, she smacked my head in disbelief.
Okay, so.
All right.
So we're going to have to experiment.
Sorry, you weren't smacking your heads.
On this, it's supposed to get cold.
I heard that.
And I am told that if I take a bottle like this, fill it with water, right almost to the top, and put in salt, and right to the top, put this top on, and drop this into the 5-gallon bucket, it will not freeze. I don't understand it. There may be some weird relationship that salt water freezes at a lower temperature, so therefore it must be, I don't know. I haven't made it work yet, but the video, there were people swearing it works. I have never heard of it. I've heard of a lot of stuff. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. As soon as I get Wayne to get me the damn buckets that he should. He hasn't done the buckets correctly yet. I bought 8 white buckets to have all in a row down there.
Oh.
And we still got all the yellow and the pink and the green and the...
Does he know?
I gave them to him.
Well,
We got a couple white ones, but
sometimes
I want all
we gotta-
white ones. I want them all matched. Because then if you do have ice, what you do is you take a small amount of hot water and you just dunk them in, as long as all the buckets match. You can dunk one in the other, and then just turn it upside down, and the whole thing comes out in 3 seconds. And it's clean because it takes all the crap with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's an absolutely perfect frozen water problem. But this would even be better if it just doesn't freeze. I don't know. This is going to be a weird one.
Will Sky be kept as a...
Breeder for the moment.
Yeah. The saltwater bottle. Yeah, I agree. I think
happened?
I tried this a couple years ago at my house, and I don't remember if we tried it here. The saltwater bottle is supposed to stay bobbing somehow in the water, I think. Is that
That's
the
not what they said in the
Oh, okay.
in the thing, which I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
The object is to fill it right up to the very top, so there's no air in there, so that it does sink.
Oh.
I don't know. We have some cold weather coming here. All I need is the buckets.
The water bottles will be a new toy challenge for the donkeys.
No, not if they're in the bottom of the water, because horses and donkeys only put their lips in a half an inch.
Oh.
And that's so that they don't drink the stuff.
Right.
Either floats or sinks in water generally.
Right.
So by drinking out of the half inch down,
They get in the middle.
they're getting the best water of whatever's there.
Yeah. Do the donkeys get Reed Flossie get her toy back, or do you think it's dangerous? I don't understand that.
Donkeys generally will not hurt themselves. So I'm not in a great rush to get it away from her if she's having a good time with it. But I don't think it's going to survive at the donkey stall.
It doesn't work with the salt. Someone tried it. Linda Rosina.
Oh, that's going to be awful. I was looking forward to this project.
Are you considering breeding Cole to Audrey, as Audrey is Misha's sister, and Cole and Misha made such great pups?
Audrey is in
Ohio.
No, I was not. I think I was okaying Audrey to be spayed. We've got an awful lot of females right around here. And to try and get her bred and delivered, it was complicated.
Mm-hmm. In California, the change counter thing charges you a percentage, except if you select an option for gift card. There is no charge for gift cards. I don't know if Mass has the same. I don't know. Like a ship or a boat, if there's enough water outside the bottle, there will be buoyancy.
Wait a minute. Like a ship or a boat. Is there enough water outside the bottle? Not if there's no air.
Outside the bottle. I don't know.
Oh, there should be 4 bucket insulators? Oh, we were missing a couple. Like a ship or a boat, if there's enough water outside the bottle, there will be buoyancy?
You'll find out.
I'll find out. She had said, because you're adding the plastic, which, heavier than water? I don't know.
I have no idea.
But as long as there's no air in it, I was assuming it was going to sink. I even did consider maybe we had to put a stone in the bottle to make it sink, but...
The bottle project, to me, I know Mark, I'm not going to be working on the bottle project, if that's what you're... I mean, I would send it to Carlene.
What are we doing?
Info at another video on the bottle project, I think. There should be 4. There were 3 in the barn last night. Holy cannoli. We'll follow up on the insulators. 4 insulators.
Can I be hungry now and go to bed?
Yes. We're going to go eat now, everybody. Thank you. And we'll send, or not Martina.
Is the bottle full of water?
Barbara's going to send the video to info
bottle full
at.
of water is going to depend on the buoyancy of the plastic by itself, which I could tell We could just cut off a piece of bottle and see whether it floats or sinks in a bucket of.
Speaking of all of this stuff reminds me of the Nutty Professor, which reminds me that one of our volunteers / her son is an inquiry applicant. We're going to do a question and answer with her first grade class.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, I think I may have asked her about tomorrow. I didn't hear back from her. It's going to be at 9 o'clock.
Oh. 9 o'clock in the morning is a good time.
Yeah, it'll either
By
be
10
Monday or
o'clock,
Tuesday.
I should
at
try
9.
and get out of here.
Yeah. I told her 9 on Tuesday works for us, but I didn't hear back from her.
And there's a guy coming at 8.
Masterson.
Masterson.
Salt water would be more dense. Okay, we're going to eat. We'll look for, we need
The
4
salt water's
bucket
more dense?
insulin.
That's probably why it's sinking.
And we need to figure out what the heck's going on in 10, if they're crashed. Yeah, 10 needs a rule. No moving blankets. I hate to say it, but by the time they're down there, they're shredding them up, and it looks okay at the minute. And we'll just have
They're
to
all
watch
asleep.
it. Yeah. All right, we're going to go to bed. We'll watch the moving
That
blankets
whole
in
kennel
10.
That's the best kennel I think I've ever seen. The idea of having them up off the floor.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, look how big they are already. I mean, they've got to be about 40 pounds.
Look how many dogs we've got.
I know we have a lot of dogs.
Okay,
Good
I'm
night,
ready.
everybody.